Okay, so I'll go to the whiteboard to do it. Before I go to the whiteboard, you have to start to realize if they give you a sum like this, it probably has something to do with what you've just done. It may not look like it's related, but let me write this down for you. This looks like a sum. And then I'm going to look at it looks like the terms that have 1 on top all the time. But if I look at the bottom, and I always say chase one thing at a time. I see 4, I see a 9, 14, and a 19. And they appear to be going up by 5. So I'm going to say something to do with 5n. Now it's not 5n because it starts at 4. So now I got to start my index somewhere. I'm going to start at n equals 1. So I'm going to take 1 away. The question is, does that produce what you expect? Let's take a look. If I take 1, I get 4. Then I go up 5, 9. Keep going up by 5 each time. So it looks pretty good. All right. Let's do the next factor. And that's going to be, 9, 19, 24. I'm sorry, I said 9, 19. It's 9, 14, 19, 24. All right. What's that doing? It's going up by 5. So I'll say 5n again. But then what? 5n, if I'm starting at 9, it's going to be 5n plus 4. All right, that seems to work out. All right, let me go to the whiteboard. As I go to the whiteboard, I want to focus in on what I need to do. Oh, by the way, this goes off to infinity. I need to focus on getting that sum. And again, it has something to do with what we've just done. Let's go to the whiteboard, and I'll write this down again. And I got to do this number 6, right? So we wrote down the sum, n equals 1 to infinity. And we got 5n minus 1 and 5n plus 4 over 1. All right, I'm going to write Sn down. And Sn before I do that, partial fractions. Sorry about that. Maybe I should do that first. So I get 1, 5n minus 1, 5n plus 4 equals a over 5n minus 1 plus b over 5n plus 4. Multiply both sides with the LCD. I would probably, start here, and certainly you could pick numbers if you want, other than the ones I'm picking. I'm going to pick numbers that are easy for me. I'm going to pick n equals 0. This would give me 1, and that would give me 4a minus b. And then I'll take n to be 1. Again, an easy number for me, 1. You're going to get 9a, and then you would get, 4b. Two equations, two unknowns. Multiply the top equation by 4. You're going to get 4 equals 16a minus 4b. Second equation's 1, 9a plus 4b. Add them together, you get 5 equals 25a. So a is relatively simple, just 1/5. Get my eraser out and write that down. All right, how do you get the b? You check it somewhere. I'm going to take it over here, plug it in. Plug what in? Plug a in. What do you get? 1 equals 4/5 minus b. Take 4/5 from both sides. You're going to get minus 1/5 equals minus b. I think I might have made a mistake somewhere. The reason I say that, I'm not getting what I want. And just give me a second. And where did I go wrong there? I got the 1/5 there. 4/5. Oh, I'm sorry. It's plus 1/5. So someone says, how did you know you made a mistake somewhere? It wouldn't be a collapsing sum. It wouldn't be a telescoping series if that were the case. So that's a plus sign. So what's b going to be equal to? B is minus 1/5. And that's what I was expecting, to see a negative number. Let me go back up here and write this sum down as 1/5. I'm pulling it out. The sum, n equals 1 to infinity, 1 over 5n minus 1 minus 1 over 5n plus 4. Well, I think as you know, what we're going to do now is, look for the pattern, right? So what pattern are you looking for? It's a telescoping series, right? We're looking for that. Right? I'm going to erase this groundwork over here. We have the key to look at as well when we get done with the problem. So I'm going to write Sn down now. Just give me a second here. So 1/5, and then I'm going to write this down now. I'm going to start with certainly 1. What do you get? 1, and you get 5 minus 1, which is 4. Minus, you can get 1, and that's going to be 9. Now I want to point out the denominators are going up by 5. All right? So if you do next term, what are you going to get? You can get 1/9 minus 1/14. You can keep going. I'm just going to do just one more because I think I see it automatically. It's going to be 1/14 minus 1/19. And this goes on and on. I want to go towards the end though. And the end's going to be what? 1 over, this is plus, 5n minus 1 minus 1 over 5n plus 4. Well, you need to go backwards, and you're going backwards by 5 now. So it's going to be 1 over 5n minus 6 minus 1 over 5n. And I'm going back 5 in that bottom, so it's going to be minus 1. And I see, I'm just going to put one more term down. So 1 over, that's going to be 5. Oh, sorry, I did that. That's a mistake. Oops, I did another mistake. And we're going back 5, so that's minus 6. And, immediately what I notice is, I noticed that this will cancel this will cancel that. And I realize that this is going to go on for quite some time, by the way. Let me go backwards on it. And looking at it, what do I notice? This would cancel this would cancel that. And I hope you realize there's something before this, and all those things in between disappear. So what's Sn going to be? Let's write it down. Oh, by the way, I forgot to close it out. It's going to be 1/4 minus 1 over 5n plus 4. All right? So what do I do now? I'm going to write the sum down now. The sum I want, n equals 1 to infinity. That's what I want, by the way. And it's 1 over. Make sure I copied that right. Yeah, I did okay. What do you do over here? This is equal to the limit as the big N goes towards infinity of that Sn. What do I get there? 1/5 times 1/4. That second term here goes to 0. What do you get? 1 over 20. All right, so what I would do, certainly when you're studying, is to look at the answer key. Now, granted, there is work down there for you. The bottom line is, make sure that your Sn is correct. Whoops, sorry about that. Let me look at the key. I'm looking at the Sn there. Yeah, I think I did okay. One. Yeah, I did fine. And make sure your sum is correct. 1 over 20. We're good to go to the next question. Thank you.